you guys have been watching too many clips of the Chicago results of February the 24th. But it was a very, very historic day in Chicago because we caused the first runoff in the history of the city of Chicago. So I'm just delighted to be in New York with Mike Mulgrew, with Dan, with Democracy for America, with MoveOn.org, with the Amalgamated Transit Union, folks who have stood with us as we were going into that February 24th election. And, you know, the significance of it can't be underscored enough. We were up against $14 million going into that election. The conventional thinking, because a lot of people had conventional lenses on, was that you couldn't win it no matter what. That's right. Because how are you going to withstand the barrage of TV ads? How are you going to withstand all the street money that they put out there? How are you going to, withstand all the money that was put out there to buy people to say good things about Rahm Emanuel? Amen. But we knew that with leaders like Karen Lewis and the Chicago Teachers Union, who had shown us and demonstrated to us that it is possible to stand up for what's right. That's right. Public education. That's right. To push back against a corporate agenda. And to win. That you could go for all the marbles in Chicago, take the city back, put it on a different course, and celebrate a new victory in the name of all the people in Chicago. And that's what we're on our way to doing. So, what have we accomplished so far? You know about the runoff. It'll be settled on April 7th, and it's going to be settled sweetly. Secondly, we also caused there to be, as a result of our movement, 19 runoffs for the Chicago City Council out of 50 seats that hang in the balance today. So 55% of the people who came out to vote on February 24th voted for change. And 90% of all of those who voted against the will of Rahm Emanuel voted for an elected school board in the city of Chicago. 90%. So we're moving forward to decentralize the city, to give taxpayers and citizens a say-so over how their schools are going to be run in the city of Chicago. One of my first actions as mayor of the city of Chicago will be to go to Springfield, the state capital, and get legislation changed so that we move toward an elected school board in the city of Chicago. Okay? And there's urgency in doing that because in Chicago we suffer from a severe case of pay-to-play politics. Okay, that is what sent 2 governors to jail within the last 10 years. And it's bad. Pay-to-play politics is what enabled Rahm Emanuel to amass huge amounts of dollars 4 years ago and hijack our government, and to think that they were going to hang on to it while they started the whole move to privatize our school system, to privatize the janitorial services, to try to break the Chicago Teachers Union, and then to help an ally become elected governor of the state of Illinois. One of his first pronouncements is to make Illinois a right-to-work state. We stand in contrast to that. We say we're going to have a robust public school system in Chicago. We're going to invest in neighborhoods so that we rid ourselves of a horrific crime rate that we have. 10,000 shootings over the past 4 years and almost 2,000 homicides. Those are intolerable conditions that the city can no longer tolerate. And that will change on Tuesday, April the 7th. In Chicago, we have created an ideal coalition of people across the city of Chicago. Latinos, African Americans, the Irish community, the Polish community, the Asian community, the LGBTQ community are all a part of this new coalition of the 21st century. And its power was already demonstrated on Tuesday, February the 24th. I gotta tell you, if there's one person that I'm thinking about as we move toward April the 7th, it's Harold Washington. Harold was not an easy guy. He raised the bar quite a bit because he was a very capable and intelligent person. But I tell you one thing, he's saying it took you guys almost 30 years to put it together, but by the same token, he is grinning from ear to ear. Okay? Because he sees a robust coalition of community organizers, of labor leaders, of community activists, of clergy, of people from every sector in the city of Chicago uniting across race, across class, across sexual orientation because they want to take the city back. That's right. And I'm only the vessel of that movement that says Chicago will become a democratic city once again with a small d. And part of what we are looking to do is joining with cities like New York and your mayor going to the Democratic Convention and to the Republican Convention also to say America needs to embark on a massive jobs program to rebuild America's infrastructure. Because that will enable us to address high unemployment rate, especially in cities across America. And it is needed urgently now. And America also needs to deal with things like comprehensive immigration reform for all of the undocumented immigrants across the country. So as we move towards democracy in Chicago, as we move toward accountability, as we move to ethical reform in the city of Chicago, we're also thinking nationally and how to band with our sisters and brothers in other cities and throughout the country to put America back on the right track, make it work for working people, for ordinary people, for everyone in the city. So sisters and brothers, thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you for investing in democracy in Chicago. It's going to be a great win on April 7th, and we hope that all of you will be in Chicago to celebrate with us the new day that's being elected. Thank you so much.